Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I hope y'all had a good week so far. The week is not over yet. Thanks, everyone, for joining in the stream as we are 2 minutes away until we know our friends and enemies. We'll just finish this arena thing as we speak. Ooh, maybe not this one. All right. I may lose this one. Oh, I won this one. Oh, awesome. Good. So did you notice something different? Yes, I have a green screen now. So I'm still rocking the old live overlay thing, but not today. There won't be much battle today. We're gonna do a lot of talking. We're gonna exchange. We're gonna have our theory and opinion on the matchup, the upcoming matchup. 1 minute 29 seconds until we will know who's we're playing with or against, and it's always a bit stressful to know, are we going to play against really strong alliances? Are we going to be bumped into legendary? Are we going to be in gold? And all those questions. It's always stressful, and everybody is as anxious to know what's going to happen until you do. And now here comes the big discussion, how we're going to do this, how we're going to pull this off. Should we ally with this alliance rather than that one? And most of the time, at least based on my experience in the top tier battleground, all the alliances or the teams are pre-made or made already. So if you don't have a plan yet, it may be too late. So but now the thing is, we know there is some alliances that will be in Legendary 1, and there is some question marks on other alliances since there was quite a lot of movement in the last few weeks. As you know, after the Paramount Cup was done, G27 it fell apart. HBR, they got a weight loss, as well as 24. FWC got stronger. AV remained about the same. A few players went into mass and in 14, so it's kind of all the same teams, but not at the same power level. We're gonna find out what's up with that. And oh, it disappeared. The flag disappeared. So what's up? Oh, we're not gonna go in Moscow anymore. They robbed us. They deleted the flag. Oh, maybe they put it somewhere else. What the hell? Let me restart the game. I'm sure it's a bug. When you play Warpath, you need to get used of the bugs. Game sounds a bit too loud. A game sound. Oh, let me fix that for you, my friend. I'm gonna fix that as we speak. Desktop audio. I'm gonna lower that a little bit. And you let me know. So let me know, Denj, if it sounds better. The thing is, I'm not playing with the settings. Every time I start a stream, no matter what I don't do, the settings play have a mind of their own. So, yep. You see this live, friends. We don't have the the flag anymore. It looks like they cancel Moscow. Okay, you're welcome, Denj. I don't know if I'm spelling your name correctly. Regardless, thank you for letting me know. Yeah, well, sorry, I wanted to show you the matchup, but I guess that you see where my pointer is. This is where this is where we're supposed to access Moscow. but we can't. Maybe if I zoom out, hold on. Let me try to find a solution. Let's go to Moscow, view. Nope, we can't see the battlefield. Come back in the city. I don't know, friends. I'm very sorry to announce to you that there's no more Moscow. They took it away from us. The chat is already lit. Uh, I'm gonna show this to you. So somebody said the bad word, and understand. So they kind of they canceled Moscow, friends. So far. Damn, it's the first time I see this. The hell? Okay, I'm gonna do my mission. We're gonna power through this no matter what. Maybe it will reappear. I don't know. I'm gonna do my daily missions. It's truly a first here. They took away the Moscow. Oh, alliance unlocked for real. Oh. Yep. Alliance unlocked. We're not locked in anymore. Wow. What is happening? That is crazy. They really canceled Moscow. I wasn't joking. Bruh. Okay. Well, what a bummer. Now. Yep. How do you ruin a stream? You delete the event, so the stream has no reason. Okay, goodbye now. Nope. No level 4. No, sir. No bueno. That is very weird. Bug path. Yeah, for sure, bug path. Oh my lord. So I'm sure there is already 10,000 players flooding the VIP chat, the VIP service. I'm not gonna bother with this, as I know I'm just gonna clog it more. I'm not gonna make it better. Yep, what a bummer. So I wonder why they would cancel the Moscow event. We had many alliances. Everybody was expecting to go in the level 4 city. It was announced. We were in the matchmaking phase. What could go wrong? I'm gonna attack this guy. What could have gone wrong? So weird. Any of you guys were waiting to enter a level 4 city or Moscow? Are you guys part of this this city as well? What's up, Hercule? So if you're not the only one waiting for a level 4 city, I guess that we're all in the same situation, meaning that we were expecting to see our opponents, and instead we got nothing. And I'm gonna get smoked. Maybe not. So my RT is... Yeah. I got this. And officer's kit right there. Nope. Why stop? Oh. I had this. And I got screwed. It happened. It's okay for you? Why is it okay for you? Because you didn't have a good feeling about this Moscow event? Or you actually had a lot of things to do at work, so it doesn't bother you? You rather be focused at work than doing some sleepless night? No, I don't. Not again. Yeah, everybody got canceled. Not only us, everybody. And so so far, I don't see any game mail saying that, oh, we're sorry, we screwed up. Let's see if we have. Oh, ah. Unfortunately, the system failed to find your alliance any suitable adversaries for Moscow. Oh, that's impossible. 14 was registered, 19 was registered, FWZ. Who else? Our sister alliance 21, like hashtag 21. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 alliances. AV 6, only 2 more. So what the hell? Oh, what a load of crap. Even lower league canceled too. Oh my. So did you guys receive that mail as well? It must have been a bug. It's impossible. First of all, it's bullshit because our battleground has many stacked alliances. Yes, a little bit of lower tier alliances, but it is what it is. It's not a big of a deal. It's not like you are a 100 billion power alliance versus 7 alliance at, let's say, 20 billion power. That wouldn't make any sense, and I understand that, but this is not the case. Mass and 14, they are the top tier one. They're the big dogs. Then we're about on the same power level as Avenger, so it doesn't make any sense. Oh my. I'm so disappointed. I mean, I wasn't, it was not my most exciting conquest, but I didn't expect this at all. I mean, a big surprise for us, a big surprise for a lot of other alliances, as well as lower tier alliance. So what the hell? Vraiment. Alors, the last, oh boy. So we're just gonna have to wait 30 days. On va devoir attendre 30 jours. Yeah, we're just gonna have, it looks like, based on some experience here, someone mentioning this, he wrote in French that the last time it happened to us, there were no fix for that. You had to wait 26 days plus 2 weeks of preparation for the next conquest. Yeah, S36 got canceled. So it's not only 21. No, so it's easy to verify that, right? You go to the server, warrior server, and then you go to region 15, which is AV, Avenger. You go and look at their city. You find one of their city. There should have one in the United States. There you go, Detroit. And you click on the combatant command, like so. 3 little dots. And there you go. Their alliance is unlocked, meaning that they are not in a conquest. So Avenger got booted as well. 14 must have gotten the boot. Let's verify this. 14. View. That would be it. You look. 3 dots. There you go. They are unlocked. So everybody is unlocked. All canceled. Hey, salut TSM. Okay, so everyone, that's official. Everybody got canceled. Maybe they didn't want me to have a stream going on, I guess. No, but it's very weird. And the explanation of not having a suitable matchmaking is bullshit, as everybody is in the same situation. I guess something must have going on in Lilith, or it's a mistake. And I hope that if it's a mistake, they will fix this mistake just by giving us restarting the conquest. It may sound easy on my part. I don't know how big of a deal it is for them. Is it something very technical, or it's just like press of a button and make it happen? Yeah, Vincent. I at least 100 statues. Imagine the shock we're getting from this. We should have. We deserve compensation. It's a some may suffer from PTSD. Serious. Think about it. Ils veulent-tu mettre juste une rotation peut-être? Do they want to put one rotation? Yeah, maybe. That's a good idea. Yeah, that makes sense. I wouldn't put money on it. I wouldn't bet money on it, but that sounds about. Well, they should have figured that out before, right? Not at the last minute. Boom, canceled. They had plenty of time to figure that out. They had at least 2 days, 3 days. How many days between when the alliance is logged and the matchmaking? Plenty. Well, we don't know Iban can we at least 2 weeks, but like somebody mentioned before, so the conquest should have started tomorrow, Friday, for 26 days. Then there's a 2 weeks break, and then there's another week of preparation. So it could be easily a month of waiting. During Christmas, not cool. A lot of people have are on holidays already, so they have time to play. Of course, not everybody is in the same boat, but there's always a conquest during the holidays. This holiday. Does it mean that now that we can spend our gold? I don't know. Yeah, you're right about the 2 weeks. I just realized that what you said. I'm slow today. I just finished work. I'm tired. So the next rotation is in 2 weeks. That means everybody would be on the same rotation, and everybody would have to wait 2 weeks. Bleh. Sorry about that. S7 top alliance. I think it's Golden Spartan. I can check. I have all the time to check, my friend. Warpath realized that there's not epic one alliances as well for build a single match, not even 3 versus 3. Well, yes, Tony, but they had plenty of time to figure that out. Like they're good at communicating promo stuff to buy, special event and whatnot, but they're not too good at telling us those kind of things when we expect going into a conquest, but in reality, we're not. I don't know what I'm looking for. 7GS. Is this their top alliance in server 7? I don't know much server 7. No, no, I don't think so. Not this one. I hope they will fix it as soon as possible. I mean, like in the next few hours. That's what I mean. Not in 2 weeks. That would be just bad. Help me out with server 7 here. I'm trying to locate their most powerful. I think it's this one. I'm gonna click on the CC. There. Yep, that must be it. So Golden Spartan, 53.2 billion power, a decent number, a decent a number for only 189 players out of 255. They don't have the level 40 chess. And then we have big dogs in among the R4. We got Orion GSP at 342 million power. Then amongst the R3, we had Bad Grower Wolf, 455 million power. Then Black Alpha 86. I think he was in HBR. That name sounds familiar. BADC Bad Medic. Is this guy from server 19? That sounds like he got a BADC tag. So this guy, server 7. Yep. So that is the most powerful player right there. So yeah, that is server 7 most powerful alliance. And I think they are more powerful than 24. Let's look at 24. Yeah, big ball drop. Yeah, they dropped the ball big time on this one. You are absolutely correct. What a disappointment. Very disappointing. I don't know if disappointment is a word, but I'm not upset. Very disappointed. Joshua, what's up? Thanks for coming. And they just launched the Paramount Cup 2 classification phase at the Liberation server. Okay. Oh, server 7 a little bit more powerful, about 10 billion more powerful. They do have stronger players though. Yep. That would be interesting to see between server 7 and 24 which is the most powerful in a conquest. That would be a good matchup. So S7 definitely have more members. They have more power on paper. 24 less members, but I mean, no, less power, but more powerful players. That would be interesting. 28. Yep. Yeah, Joshua. 12 more. Yeah, thank you. I'm not good in math. I'm not focused. So yeah, Joshua, everybody got canceled. Everybody, every alliances, every tier, any battlefield. There is no alliance coming to a conquest Friday. It is what it is. Yeah, some people are definitely pissed off, cussing at Lilith with a reason, because 10,000 all players. Yep, I want 10,000 compensation right now, and nothing less. And refine components. Yes, S40, they are doing pretty good. Let's have a look at their battlefield. I covered one of their battle when the blockhouse opened. They had a lot of activity compared to Goth, and Goth, which is mostly based in Russia. I know Russia covers a fair time zone, a large time zone, but in that time zone at this time at midnight UTC, it's never good in terms of activity for them. So S40, they got the upper hand, meaning that they were able to build their way without getting stopped. They reach God Village. When I was covering the stream, they were about in this region when God were trying to build this village, and it got stopped, and eventually it got canceled. God tried to save that village. They did a pretty good job. They were motivated to stop that village, but they at this point they didn't have enough activity. So they were able to organize a few counteroffensive, but those few counteroffensive were not they couldn't maintain the rhythm. They couldn't keep those groups alive. They couldn't feed fast enough those group to um, follow through on that counteroffensive. So yeah, they plop more bases to trying to save the village, but those bases were a few minutes later they were gone. As S40, they had amazing activity. They were able to cover the bridge, protect the bridge. No God were able to stop the village that they attempt building here, so they complete the village. And then when this village was complete, all the forces could focus on burning or stopping that God village, and then they plopped the CC right there, and that was it. At this point, yeah, the CC was on fire in a few moments, but they never achieved to burn out the CC. And S40, there's a lot of Vietnamese, a lot of strong Vietnamese players, and during the reset, the Vietnamese are really strong. And GOT, on the other end, their activity is not the best. So, despite having massive amount of planes in the sky, for some reason, they were not able to stop the bleeding. What is off topic? I'm talking about their server. Yeah, S40 got 3 alliances. Yeah, and I heard that S40 have a lot of players on standby waiting to join the alliance when it will unlock. Imagine that. So they will gain a fair amount of power. So how much power do they have? Let's have a look. S40. They're pretty decent. So they have 55.6 billion power, and the funny thing is, Goth got more power. They have about 8 billion power over S40. So 62. I said 58. Now it's about 4 or 5 billion power, but at some point, they they almost had 10 billion over S40. And despite having more power on paper, they weren't able to defeat S40. I mean, it was kind of close, but they didn't have what it takes to defeat them. Mind you, S40 got a few whales. That helps, but still, the alliance on paper, God is more powerful than S40. So I would imagine a closer matchup, but it wasn't the case. It was not the case. Joker sold his account to someone is S19. That is correct. He sold his account for a good bit of money. Good for him. Does anyone knows what's going on with the Conquest? We don't know. Yeah, Joshua, we don't know. So your question, Joshua, I was just informed that Lilith is going to update to a new version, and we can't migrate our old account to the new version. No. What do you mean old account to the new version of the game? What do you mean by that? It doesn't make any sense. That's why I don't understand. Yeah, Jake, so far the Moscow is canceled. Well, it is right now. There's no Moscow, there's no matchmaking. Well, like I said, I mean, if this is the intention, which makes sense to put everyone in the same rotation, that's fine. And I'll always hope for that. I always wanted that, especially in Legendary 1. There's not enough alliances to have 2 rotations. That we would need 16 teams, right? 8 teams per rotation. It's not going to happen anytime soon. I mean, the more and more we're having less teams. Okay, so we have 14 en masse, which are the top dogs, and then we have everybody else. And as the thing is, Lilith is kind of not helping the situation because all the lower team, They want to get more powerful, and the only way you can match their power of 14 en masse is migration, right? You cannot ask us, Lilith cannot ask us to buy more packs to gain in power enough so that we are on par with 14 en masse. It doesn't make any sense. So with the migration rule now, as of right now, 21, they cannot accept anyone who are under the glory server, meaning that once a server turns glory, it can only accept one player per month. Same goes 14 en masse. But 14 is already around 100 billion power, maybe a little bit less. 100 billion. They were at 103 billion power. That's buffed. That everybody is buffed. Maybe 21 all buffed up. Maybe we are at 90. So there's a difference of 13 billion power between 14 and 21. Since nobody can accept new players, how can we compete with strong alliance like that if we can't accept new players, right? So we ask to unglory 21 in order to accept more players, but Lilith, I guess they said no because we are still glory. So this is so we're at this point where the only way we can match power if 14 loses players. And there's no other fix. So, and when you have powerful alliance like that, then it's up to the opposition to form their alliance accordingly in order to stay competitive. If the alliance keep losing against those big dogs, those top tier alliance, then they will say to themselves, well, listen, we can't compete in Legendary 1. We're gonna chop the alliance in half, and we're gonna compete in gold, and then the Legendary 1 starts to fall apart because there's not enough teams to fill a whole city. So I'm saying a lot of things now for nothing maybe, but that's how it goes. That's what's happening. The Paramount Cup also killed a lot of smaller alliance when the whales decided to migrate to the powerful alliance, saying that, hey, I want to be part of this operation. I'm going to leave my alliance. I'm going to join the top dogs, the top 8 alliance. And that kind of killed a lot of teams. That hurt server 7 a little bit. That hurt FWZ from server 36. But now their whales went back to server 36, so that's good. But server 36, at their point... So let's see server 36. That's a good example. Yeah, that's right, TSM. I mean, this game will never be fair when you have the spending aspect into it. Let's say when a team, they gather all the spenders, then it will never be fair, right? But that's kind of too late to realize that. So let me take a look at server 36. Right there. The camera is a bit too close, no? Nah. Let me find FWZ for a second. They do have a city in the USA. Uh-huh. Do they? They have to. Well, I guess they renamed S36. That's my guess, or maybe not. Maybe. Nope. There you go, FWZ. So this is a good example of FWZ. They had a fair amount. Of power. They are not glory yet. They have 250. They have a complete alliance, but at 76.4, we are at 88 billion. They are at 76.4, but don't get fooled. They do have some strong players. Do you recognize a few players So we got Professor K X G27, Willie Thomas X HBR still wearing the tag. Lord Atonement, he went back to a FWZ. He was an OG FWZ, went to AV and came back, as well as TLMSS. Shino from G27, Madlax G27, this guy, same thing, G27, and so on and so forth. Same thing here. So yeah, they gain a fair amount of power, but there is no way on Earth that they will gain enough power organically to defeat those big dogs. Yet, Lilith is not doing anything. So I don't know if they realize what's going on. I think they do, and I guess that they don't have a solution, so that's why it's not doing anything. They're not doing anything. Une alliance dans les serveurs pas classés dans une région peut-être glorieuse. Yep. I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Glory, it doesn't matter if you are in a region. The region were created to allow two servers to have a free migration. That's why the region were created. That's the main reason. Now, is there such a thing as a server, as a glory server out of the region because they're too early? I thought that at one point, server 44 or 45, they were glorious, but it's not the case. Not even elite. Rookie server, we're going to forget about that. So we have 14, of course 13, the same region. And the region will disappear. You heard what Lilith said about that. I'm not too sure to understand what's going to happen to us, or in the game what's going to happen. But the region, they will get removed at the next update. S80, what about them? What's your question? Well, what's up with S80? Is yeah, what about them? It's a brand new server, not even 4 days old. So just to do a follow through with what you said, TSM, I'm gonna answer in English even though your question was in French. Oh. So I don't know what Lilith is planning to do to balance alliance. I don't think they can. The only solution would to allow the servers that are trying to compete against 14 and mass to unglory and accept more players. But then server 14 and mass, maybe they would complain as they're having a, but they can't complain, they already have the power. So I'm sure they do have some players, but we cannot look at the city, it will be covered in fog. So if you look, and look how very little cities they have. Yeah, you cannot even enter, it's covered in fog. So never mind the level 3 cities. You can't. The last city I looked, the last recent, so let's look at server 69. They've been online since a month, so very recent server. Mag, I like this alliance. So let's look at this alliance. It's my alliance. So 1 month in the game, and the city is barely filled. They have almost nothing. Okay, and this city, the CC have been going on forever. time space. You know what? You remember when Lilith said that they would reduce the number of cities in server 60 and up, 60, 61, and every new server. So they limit, just to give you an example, in a server 59 and older, there are 20 level 3 cities. 20. In a server 60 and up, there are 4 level 3 cities. So either the Lilith wants those alliances to fight for their title, or there's so little alliance that it's not worth having 20 level 3 cities. My theory is there's less players now. That the game is not dying, but it's we've been almost in 3 years, almost 3 years now that Lilith exists, and there's always more players downloading the game at the very beginning than now. That's my theory on that. Braden, nobody, everybody got kicked out of the matchmaking. There's no Moscow yet. Ça sert presque à rien de commencer à jouer. Tu pourras jamais rattraper les autres alliances. Yeah, TSM. Well, I'm gonna answer in English for you. If, well, they should. I mean, maybe they should move their account into an older server where it's filled with more players. Maybe they will grow faster. I don't know. Yeah, I think so too, Kay. I think that they will move in one round. That's my theory on it. Let's play. I heard play, but it's pray. Praying doesn't work though. I've tried it before and it doesn't work. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I can upgrade my bomber. It looks like I can upgrade my bomber. Let's try that. You know what? No big deal. I have so little resources for a level 4 city that I don't mind skipping, but I'm disappointed that the plan is not going. It's not going according to the plan. After S40, I don't know. 45 maybe. 44, 45. It's hard for me to look how much power all the alliances have in a server outside yours because you don't have access to that data. Why am I looking at S40? Dummy. $45. Them maybe? I'm just guessing, and it's not very efficient. No. I don't know, if you guys are in server 44 or 45 and you can chime in and tell me what is the most powerful alliance of either 44 or 45, I would appreciate That's what I'm doing. There are 30 level 3 cities. No, sorry, there's 20 level 3 cities. I'm not gonna look at them one by one. No way. S32? I don't know. Are you from S32, Angel? I don't feel like checking. I'm so tired. I mean, it's like I'm looking for a needle in a haystack here. If you guys can give me some hints, I will definitely look at them. Otherwise, I don't feel like it. OPG, what's up? OPG. No, this city is not even filled. That is crazy. I'm not used to see that. Maybe they don't care. No. Screw that, okay? Screw this stuff. This is what I want to do.
Sometimes
all right,
it takes more courage to live than die.
a needle in a stack of needle. Yep, dirty needles on top of it. Not OP.
I'm like a rolling stone.
Yeah, that's what I think, Tony. Early servers, the activity looks like it's not good.
You can't dodge a bullet. Run towards it.
Send them to hell.
I remember back in the days, there were so many players in level 1 city, then a lot of quit because they realized it was not the game for them. Then we enter in the level 2 cities and we immediately got swarmed by enemies. We had to leave the city to go to another level 2 cities. That's when we met a big and powerful team. Then we took a different level 2 city. Again, a lot of fighting. It every day, fighting on a daily basis. I mean, it was the golden age of Warpath. It was the best days by far. So many activities, so many action, and then we enter our first level 3 city, and we met new friends, new alliances, and yet again a lot of wars. Then we started taking additional cities, defending. It was the best days. I mean, I mean it. Now it's sad. It changed a lot. We fight in a conquest, return home, wait 2 weeks, then we prepare for another conquest. We play for 26 days. We end the conquest. We return back to a level 3 cities for 2 weeks, then an additional week of preparation, and so on and so forth. It keeps repeating itself. And I don't know how you guys, you OG players out there, keep your motivation, because it's get tiring, it's get boring. And I know a lot of more maps is coming, but in the end, it's the same thing over and over again with different features. And I don't think those features. I don't want to be depressing, but it's still the same game, right? No matter if you have desert oil or the psyllium thing or new units. I don't know. Yeah, I miss the good old days. We always say that. The old guys say, yeah, back in the days, it was the best. It was not the best, but it was freaking awesome. I mean, we were busy. There were no dead time. I'm gonna finish my missions. It's boring, I know, eh? I still will not use my gold too much. We never know if the conquest will restart. So I'll be wise and keep my gold I'm not gonna draw my coupons either. I need my coupons, even though I don't have many of them. I'd rather spend them in a conquest. Yeah, what a bummer. What a shocker.
You told me this would be
No, I thought we had a mail about Lilith, but it seems like there's no mail. Oh, I still need to upgrade my bomber. I'm gonna do that right now before I forget. So unit, Air Force, étendard, prototype. Yahoo. Woo. Good. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, so it's better than nothing. Hey, good morning, Zogi. What is good? Good morning. So you're from Asia? Where are you from? You want to disclose your country? So time space. But now there's too many powerful people. It's not possible to have another server war. War was possible because the units were capped, even the whales back then. That is true. I mean, back then, it was always a spending game, a pay-to-win game. But back then, the power difference was manageable. I mean, there were some big packs, the coupon packs and whatnot, but there were no wrench system, there were no base skin, there were no paid officer, there were no, like, the only paid officer was Guardian of Truth, and many players had him already because back then we found him expensive. Imagine that. He's a bargain in today's gameplay. What else was different? There were much less events, so we would grow slower. It was very different back then. I mean, yeah, we had no army groups, so defeating a whale was a challenge. However, there were less whales. In my case, at least. I don't know about you guys. I know that the few whales that we had, they made some massive kills. It was very hard to burn their base, but it was doable. Oh, Malaysia. Okay, awesome. Good. Good morning. So Malaysia, you guys definitely don't have snow. It's snowing in Canada. Hey Jennifer, what is good? I'm doing fine. It's almost 8 o'clock here, Eastern time. Almost 9 o'clock. Yeah, almost 8 o'clock. I was expecting making an interesting stream, believe it or not, and then everything fell apart when the Conquest got cancelled. So I don't know if this live stream will go on for another hour since there's nothing to talk about. And there's no war that I can cover. If you guys have war somewhere, please let me know. I want to see it. I'm bored. I was expecting something very entertaining, and nope. Oh, I have a visitor. I hear somebody coming. My number one fan. Is she coming? No, not yet. Yep. Everybody got cancelled. It's the new cancel culture. Somebody got offended somewhere and he decided to cancel it. Jennifer, no, we don't know. We have no explanation. Maybe I could check on Facebook. We only have theories right now. And the first theory is that Lilith canceled it to only have one rotation instead of two. Since there's not enough teams or alliance in Legendary 1 to fill 2 rotation, which is a good and a bad thing, depending on how you see this. So the bad thing is, well, we have to skip. The good thing is we can have a stronger rotation and a weaker rotation, so the weaker alliance can still be part of Legendary 1 and reap generous rewards without having to fight really strong alliance. So the powers stay balanced. We have a strong rotation and a bit weaker rotation. Because even if you are a weaker alliance, if you're super active, you deserve in your segment, in your, let's say, generation, to be part of Legendary 1. Because let's face it, sorry, for let's say a server like S40, for example, best example, they are in their time a Legendary 1 tier alliance. They deserve their spot, but not against, let's say, us. We are at 88 billion power. What's going to happen if we clash together? We're going to eat them alive. So by having 2 rotation, we can segment those 2 power level, kind of, so everybody have a fair chance to compete against the best of their class, right? But what's going to happen is there will always be a strong alliance or a weaker alliance in the strong rotation that will attempt to burn everyone in the weaker rotation. Because they're getting killed in the stronger tier, they will change rotation and screw everybody up. And you can't stop that. Maybe you can, but right now I don't see how they can stop that. So I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say, because English is not my first language. Time space, we don't know. Nobody knows yet why why Moscow is canceled. We're just trying to find out. Yeah, Lilith, Abriel, that's a fair statement. It seems that the research and development teams is us, right? If you remember, if you ever played Caro for the first time when it was introduced, there were a few quirks. I'm gonna say quirks, not bugs, but quirks that should have been avoided, and they changed that at the next event, but they should have figured it out at the launch of the map. So expect something quirky coming in Rome. That is for sure. That is almost guaranteed. There will something will happen that will piss us off in Rome. That is for sure. Yeah, remember the older update. Every time there was an update, it would cause a bug or a something really bad, and there were smaller updates after the big one just to iron everything, and it was a running gag. Let's say that it was a running joke that, oh, okay, update 4.0 is coming. What will go wrong? Because we knew that something would go wrong. We just didn't know what thing. Well, time space. I mean, we'll soon find out. Let's not throw rocks at them too soon. There must be a good reason. I just hope for. I wanted an explanation before. So let's go into Facebook and see what's up. Nothing in Facebook. Nothing in. Nope, nothing there. Nope. No comment. Trash, fix the fucking game. I believe we spent a lot of money. Then Dev used those money for bar and girls and cocaine. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you at some point. The amount of money players, the amount of money that we spend into this game, you expect something that goes perfectly, which is not the case. Oh, Jennifer, I don't know match. I don't know League of Legends. So how long does the League of Legend matchmaking take? Because I agree. I think the matchmaking phase should at least should last 24 hours. And I've heard that everything is done by computer. There's no, I may be wrong, and maybe we will never find out, but there's not a human being behind the Excel spreadsheet that say, well, maybe this would be a good match. I think it's all made by a computer. Maybe it's been reviewed by a human being. Um, and I was about to say something. Oh yeah, Jennifer, you I don't know if you are a recent player or not, but back then the first Conquest, the matchmaking was horrible. I think the matchmaking would last 1 week. It was just bad. It was too long for nothing. Now they made it shorter, which I think it's still too long. Back then it was a novelty. It was very exciting, so they tried to milk it and make it longer for nothing until we realized that it was all bullshit. Now everybody is used to it, and it's like, okay, can we please tell us which team are we gonna fight against? That's just what we want to know, and let's go, move. We're not patient anymore. Well, I don't know what they're doing with the money. They're certainly not giving it to the free to play players. No, no, it's way faster. I mean, there is rank system, and higher your rank is, longer the matchmaking is, but it is 5 players versus 5 players. So it's different, but it's not too long here, I think. It's all right. I mean, it lasts a week. It's not the end of the world, but S14 hitting 100 billion power, caused domino effect, and screwed the system. Yeah, Dan Jug, you're from servers 14. I recognize you. What's up? Oh, we lost a player already. It's true, and in Warpath they are adding on average a server per month, but a lot of servers should be taken away. Like server 1 to 10, they should do something with them. As I know, server 1 is pretty much empty. Server 2, they have one strong alliance, and that's pretty much it. Server 3, they have got, but those servers are not in the best shape. So maybe they should. Mike, what's up? Maybe they should renovate or find a new system. No, I did not, Abriel. I did not awaken that officer. I wanted to, but it's expensive, and I don't have the this guy, the this one, Darkwing. I'm close to awaken it, but not yet. So, and that officer, the red heat officer, yeah, she's pretty strong. I mean, I'm tempted to awaken her maybe for Christmas if Santa Claus is nice enough with me, and I've been nice. Maybe I will get a nice present. Who knows? Santiago. No, we don't. We're trying to figure it out. We don't. No com from Lilith, no nothing. So I guess something went bad and everybody is now panicking at Lilith. Okay, well, Joshua, have a beer on me. All right, or maybe two if you plan to get drunk. I'm on water, so. Yeah, same thing. The our chat is lit, definitely. Hey Ghost, what is good? Hey Ghost, what are you doing? We're in Moscow now. Come, let's go. I'm gonna uncensor your message. Can I uncensor your message? Your message is too awful. I cannot uncensor it. Oh, okay. You're using foul language, and you're not gonna go to heaven. That's what happened. As you can see, I'm in Moscow, and the snow melted. So I'm gonna make a group now. We're gonna assault 14.
Commander, our garrison will defend us.
Yeah, punish him. What's up, Super? Thanks for hopping in. Oh, fuck. Yep. I should be upset. Lilith, they screw my stream. They made my stream worthless, so I should sue them for at least 8,000 statues. Brian. Still nothing in Facebook. I should make a post. There you go. It's kind of simple. Somebody asked VIP support already. I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna over. I'm not gonna spam the VIP support for nothing. VRP support is sometimes questionable. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna stay polite. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, nice pants for my wife. Actually, no, for me. I do the cooking. I'm looking for a new pan. Oh, they are? All right. All right. Of course, it's not intentional. If it was intentional, they would have warned us. They would have prevent us ahead. Something must went wrong. Somebody pressed a button that he shouldn't have pressed, and it's causing a big problem. So I'm glad I didn't spend my gold, and I didn't spend at all. I knew they would fix it. I didn't buy that pan. This one? No, I didn't buy it yet. This one. Look at this pan. The handle is welded. It's not riveted. And it's all in carbon steel. This is a good one. I know my stuff. Yep. It's all the Putin's fault. Yeah. It's not gonna be fixed today. It will be fixed maybe at the next reset. I don't know. Oh, okay. I didn't know you have a car, Ghost. What car do you drive? I'm gonna do my bunker mission. Why not? WW pen. What does that mean? It's yeah, well, it's a good one. It's yeah, I know it's expensive. It looks expensive, but it's in Canadian dollar, so it's about 80 USD if you are in the United States. But it's a good one. And I didn't want a stick-free pan because of the coating. I want something in all carbon steel that you need to season before use. And good stuff is expensive. I mean, it's my third cheap pan I'm buying so far, and I don't want to do that anymore. I just don't want to buy stuff and throw it away. Now I know. And when you do a lot of cooking, well, you need the good stuff. It doesn't make the cooking better, but you enjoy it more. Yeah, maybe there's a strike. I know in Canada where I live, the professor for elementary school, they go into strike this Friday for a week. So my daughter will be stuck at home for a whole week. Maybe Lilith is on strike. They will have to hire the night shift of the worker during the night shift assembling iPhones. No, I don't use HelloFresh. I mean, I don't want to knock on people using HelloFresh, but I just don't understand why people purchase HelloFresh. Like, aren't you too lazy to measure your own ingredients? You pay for that, and it's kind of silly, but I guess that if you want to cook and don't want to bother about it, then you have to pay for it. All right. I'm still gonna draw 80 units. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So I have a question for you guys. While this stream is not gonna go forever, there's no reason to have this stream. But since you guys join me, we're gonna keep going for a few minutes. Now, this is my situation right there, and I need your advice. Okay, this time, when you ask me for advice, I go ahead and I try my best to answer you. But this time, I need your advice. So listen up. I'm just gonna collect my bags. So here's my dilemma. All right, I'm gonna go to the assembly workshop right there. I'm gonna focus on Martyr's Watch. Okay, not Martyr's Watch, dummy. Vanguard. So Vanguard, I have a anti-tank gun. I have a 7.1 stars anti-tank gun, and I have a 7.1 stars fighter. I only need one more 7.1 to assemble a 7.2. I'm working on that with the fighter. Okay, and probably a tank hunter. So should I go with a second fighter or the anti-tank gun. I know that the anti-tank gun, since the rework, is amazing, and I really want that unit. But having a second fighter is also a good thing. Yeah, I know, super. I'm not gonna assemble it right now. So, what do you think would be the best between a anti-tank gun or a fighter? Because the helicopter is out of the question. I'm not gonna go this way. I mean, since the anti-tank gun can shoot down airplanes and have an additional map grid, it's very tempting. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's a good point, Tony. And you may, before you ask how many parts do I have for both of those units, let's find out. Maybe that could be an argument. Not this. Parts. So for the anti-tank gun, I got lucky this week. And I crafted a double LA gun mount, which is a gold plus parts. Everything else is gold plus. So not terrible, but not amazing. And as for airplane, as for fighter, let's let's look. Just gonna upgrade this in order to view the parts tab. So I have a gold plus combat weapon. I have a gold plus engine. Sorry. And I have a gold plus mounted weapon, which is not camp rank. So I definitely have better maybe not. I don't have any gold plus parts for the fighter. I got all gold plus parts. One of them is not camp. And as for the anti-tank gun, I need to take this apart, I think. Yeah, I need to. So I'm gonna reset this plane. Oh, I can't. Let's remove this. Let's reset that plane right there. Reset. Thank you. Now let me look at the anti-tank gun, the ATG. I will upgrade this as well. Parts. So the anti-tank, yeah, that's the problem. The anti-tank gun, I don't have any anti-tank parts. All bronze, not even gold. Gun mount, I have the gold plus. Towing vehicle, I have a gold plus. It's right there. The Panzer IV ammo carrier. Testing equipment, it's gold plus as well. So yeah, not. I have one gold plus, but I also have a bronze part, which is horrible. So yep, I'm stuck. Blueprints, I don't have anything for the... If I look into Blueprint Forge, I'm gonna pick the anti-tank gun. I have nothing, bro. So anti-tank parts. Oh, I do! I take this back. So anti-tank gun, I have 1 gold plus, 2 gold plus, 1 gold plus, and 2 gold plus. And testing equipment is gold plus as well. I think I will go with the anti-tank gun. Yeah, it is. Do you guys use the anti-tank gun? Do you like it? Yeah, I do, but I don't care about the test server. I'm gonna make that right now, actually. I can make 3 parts, and maybe I can assemble a gold plus. Let's, if we can do this live, that would be amazing. So this is my second part. No. Maybe third time's the charm. Let's hope. Oh! about that, huh? A gold plus plus. Holy moly. So lucky. I'm very happy. Yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you. That's freaking amazing. Yeah, that's the sign. I'm the chosen one. So let me get rid of that part right there. Let's not disassemble the wrong part or else that would be horrible. So this is the gold plus and gold plus. Okay, disassemble. Yeah. Just want to double check. So I don't do something stupid. Yes. No! And you know what, friends? This week still, I got lucky on a gold plus part. It got assembled in the gold plus plus. I mean, sorry, the blueprint had another lucky day. Let me disassemble that. The part. Thank you. So that part right there, the I'm losing track. Oh, I used it already. That's why. I'm lost. Anti-tank, equip, gun mount. Yeah, that's the gun mount. So the gun mount, this is the part that I obtained by forging a gold plus part, and it turned into a gold plus plus. So I got lucky, very lucky this week. I don't know what I did to earn that to deserve that luck, but whatever I did, it worked. Yeah, I will definitely assemble a ATG. Can't wait. Yeah, eh? So it's shining. Almost everything, not almost everything, but I only need a towing vehicle, but it's not bad. I mean, I'm very happy. And I didn't receive a lot of prototypes, not prototypes, but blueprints for the anti-tank gun. It's a unit that I've never considered until the rework. So you want to see the walls. I'm going to do a base update soon, guys, so I'm not going to go into detail. So I have a wall here at 131. This one is at 200. This week it got upgraded to 200 during the wall event. So last week, sorry. Level 188 fortify wall, this one, and 120. So 120, 188, 200, and 131. And when you look at my base durability, I'm at 1.36 billion power. Oh, good. Awesome. Awesome, super. That's good news. Yeah, my light tank, I did a mistake. I accidentally disassemble one gold plus part by mistake. I feel kind of stupid. So now I'm trying to find a decent engine, and I'm out of luck. But everything else is gold plus plus except the engine that is now gold. It will even be better if you have a gold plus plus blueprint. And yeah, I know that, but still, you need 6 million military fund to forge a part that turns into a gold plus plus. It's not a real gold plus plus, but it's better than nothing, right? I'm gonna take this any day of the week. I know it's not the real deal. It's close enough. I don't know. He's sleeping. No, maybe he's busy at work. It's almost 2 o'clock for him. So usually he's online at the reset. When he's not online at the reset, it means he's working. So alliance member. Yeah, I'm a R4 in 21. I guess they trust me enough. So he was online 2 hours ago. He's probably working. That's why. He got weird work shift. That's why sometimes he's not online when he's supposed to. Yeah, this guy is freaking out as well. Yep. What's happening here? Nobody's fighting. All right, friends. If you have any question, anything to say, go ahead. I'm gonna end this stream in a few minutes. I don't see the point of keeping this stream alive since there's no matchmaking, right? I don't want to flush you out, but there's no reason. So I think you understand that. But we saw something interesting. I got very lucky on a part, and we all find out that the Moscow is canceled so far. Mike, I think that we will be on the same side as Avenger this time. I cannot confirm yet, but I think it's the plan. What happened to 27? Well, 27 during the Paramount Cup. During the Paramount Cup, things were not doing great. We kind of were lacking motivation. On top of it, the leader was not active. He kind of quit the game. Not really, but his activity kind of dropped. And without a leader, we failed to have the motivation to keep fighting in the Conquest. And with our counter performance. So at the end of the Conquest, I knew, 1 week before the Conquest, I knew that I would no longer be in G27. And I've said it before, it's nothing personal. I don't hate anyone in G27. I have nothing against Napo, which is the leader. Maybe something happened to him and he could no longer play. The only thing I kind of regret is if he would have stepped down and give the leadership to somebody else, that would be the best thing. But instead, he decided to keep the leadership, leading us nowhere. But I'm not mad. It's only a game after all. So it's his alliance, and he can do whatever he wants. I can do whatever I want as well, right? So a week before the Conquest end, I decided that I would go somewhere else, and I had my mind on 21 because they seems to have a good activity, good organization, well structured. So I went there, and so far I don't regret it. I'm gonna miss a few friends from G27, but now we are pretty much spread across many alliances. Some went into FWZ, some went into 21, others went in Mass, AVE. So we're still friends. We just didn't want to be in the same alliance. That's it. Why ask about 27? Not a true follower right there. Yeah, well, Napo is trying to sell or sold already. I don't know. I didn't hear he sold. I heard he's for sale. And it's a good base for a fair price. It's still expensive. We're talking about 40,000. But the amount of money put into that account, it's a bargain. It's still a lot of money, but if you keep the perspective of how much it costs to raise your base to that level, then yeah, it's a good deal. So if you are interested, make contact with him and write him a check of 40G. I don't mind people asking what happened to G27, and I'm not afraid to say what happened. In life, good things and bad things happen, right? It's not always, you're not always winning on a daily basis. You're in life, you're having more challenges and more struggle than you have victory. You have to cope with that. I think that AV can take down, can solo 14 or mass, and they can be competitive against 14 and mass together. They have the power. Is it sustainable long term? Maybe not. They need allies for that. So we'll see. Where are you from? To who this question is addressed? FPV. I'm losing my voice. Oh, okay, right. I just hear from Lilith. Tomorrow we will fight at Moscow. Yeah, right. All right, friends. Thanks for being part of the stream. I'm sorry if you didn't see what you expect to see. It happened. It's out of my control. Of course, you understand, and you are not alone. We're all in the same boat. Still, thanks for watching. Thanks for being part of this operation. And also, thanks for your support. Your views are much appreciated. Without you, I wouldn't be there. So thanks again, and I'll see you on the next stream, okay? Take care, guys.